You might have heard that GPT 4.1 is here, but you might be asking if you need to care about this for AI agents. Well, in this video, in the next couple of minutes, that's a question I'm going to be able to answer for you. So until now, we've been using GPT 4.0, and we're looking at whether 4.1 is worth our time. So I've been through the articles put out by OpenAI, worked with my little buddy here, ChatGPT, to come up with a little summary for you in order to help you make this decision. Now, the biggest wins when it comes to 4.1 for us is the fact that the reasoning and accuracy is better. So it's more reliable, better logic workflow, and it's better at following instructions, which means it's going to remember what you said to it 3 or 4 instructions ago. When I'm using it for multi-stage prompting and I'm doing the same thing over and over again, it can sometimes forget. You have to go back and remind it of things it's done before. The coding is better. The context window is massive. So especially with AI agents, this is a huge, huge win. It's faster and it is cheaper as well. Now, before I go any further with this, I will say that if you're in ChatGPT like I am now, you're still on GPT 4.0 until they bring out 4.1 onto ChatGPT. If you want to get 4.1, your options are Playground or through the API access. But if you're building agents already, you're going to be getting it through the API access. So that's not a problem. Some use cases for you: research copilots, data-intensive reasoning agents, and scalable multi-step task bots. So one of the things I would say right now is if you are creating quite simple AI agents, simple workflows, you might not feel you need to jump on GPT 4.1 straight away. You might actually be fine with 4.0, especially if you sort of quite embedded in it and you're building for a while. You might decide that you don't actually want to go through and make everything update everything straight away. But if you're going to do something more complicated, you definitely want to take a look. Now, GPT 4.1 is not just one model, it is 3 models. You've got the 4.1, 4.1 mini, and 4.1 nano. Now, you can take a look at this. But what I will say is that if you are building AI agents, the 4.1 is still your best option. It's got the best in terms of decision making. It's got the biggest context window, and it is the most intelligent. However, if you are a little bit on a budget or you're building some sort of smaller AI agents or simpler AI agents, then you can see here you do have some options in where you might want to explore mini or nano, especially if money is an issue. So here are some use cases for you, different kind of things you might want to use these for, which means if you're new to NAN or Make and you want to start building these agents, but you're not quite sure which one you want to use, and again, you're trying to keep your costs down, here are some ideas for you. So the TLDR when it comes to AI agents in April 2025 is that GPT 4.1 is your go-to choice. Fast performance, amazing reasoning, lower costs than what we've been using previously, huge context window, and best balance of intelligence and scalability. Because as I said before, you don't want to be going back through and switching out models later on in a few months' time. You want to really be going for the best if you can. So use GPT 4.1 for high performance agents. Consider 4.1 mini for mid-range, cost-effective small agents. Things like support, educational tools. They're doing very, very simple tasks, social media for dog groomers, that kind of stuff. GPT 4.1 Nano when you need fast, simple agents in low compute environments. Okay, so this would be more sort of if you're doing something on your phone, or on a mobile phone, something like that. So hopefully that gives you a little bit more of an idea on whether you need to listen to all the noise that's going on with 4.1, whether you need to go away and you need to change your agents, or if you're new to building AI agents, hopefully you've got an idea of exactly which kind of model you need to be using to build the agents that you're planning on building in the near future. See you in the next one.